Good afternoon, everyone. I'm thrilled to welcome you to what promises to be an incredible, insightful, and eye opening session on cybersecurity essentials. Whether you're here because you're passionate about cybersecurity, curious about how to protect yourself online, or simply eager to learn something new, you are in for a treat today. In our interconnected world, our personal data, financial information, and even our identities are just a few clicks away from being compromised. But don't worry, we have an expert with us today who is going to help us navigate this digital jungle and equip us with the knowledge we need to stay safe online. Let me introduce our speaker, someone who has devoted his the digital world a safer place. Arun Soni is a name that resonates deeply within the cybersecurity community. Here is a cybersecurity content creator for NSE India, the managing director of TCCS, and a certified ethical hacker accredited by the prestigious EC Council. But that's not all. Arun's exceptional work has earned him a spot in Limca Book of Records, and he has been featured in leading publications like The Print, The Business Times, and The Times of India. When it comes to cybersecurity, Arun just talks the talk and walks the walk, helping organizations and individuals secure their digital lives. Today, Arun will guide us through the essentials of cybersecurity, covering everything from common online threats to practical tips on how we can protect ourselves. This isn't just about understanding complex tech jargon, it's about grasping the basic that everyone, regardless of their background, should know. So, whether you're a tech enthusiast, a student, or someone who is just beginning to explore the world of cybersecurity, this session will arm you with the knowledge you need to navigate the digital landscape safely. But enough for me. Let's dive into the good stuff. Please join me in welcoming Arun Soni. Arun, we are excited to learn from you today.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and very warm welcome to this short session of Internet etiquettes or cybersecurity essentials. So, without wasting any time, I will start presenting. As you know, we are always connected to Internet, always. So that makes us very vulnerable. Just a second. Okay. I hope my this PPT is visible. Is my screen visible to all? I need a response. Okay. So I believe my screen is visible and all of you can hear me properly. So we'll start with cybersecurity. But why cybersecurity? Because there is cybercrime. And without entering into the world of cybercrime, we cannot talk about cybersecurity. And how to enter into the world of cybercrime? Of course, I'm not going to take you to the dark web, but I will show you something which you read or miss sometimes. So let's enter into the world of cybercrime. I'll be showing you some news clips which I collected over a period of maybe 1 year, and you can read the headlines because we don't have the time to read the complete news. This was in 2021. Okay. And in fact, the cybercrime took the center stage after 2021, after the COVID. And now it has risen exponentially. There is no statistics, there is no data. It is rising like anything. I'll give you an example. Let's suppose that I have to go to Almira in your house, take out some cash from the Almira in your house. You might be having watchdog, you might be having CCTV cameras, or watchman will be there. Why should I take the risk when I can easily hack your credit or debit card and get the intended amount, any amount from your account, and that too I may be sitting in a mall or in a beach, and I have an anonymity of a veil of internet in front of me. It is very difficult to track me because there is anonymity in the internet. But it's not that you cannot be tracked out. Of course, you can be tracked out. People are being tracked out. But only issue is that cybercrime has risen so much that there are shortage of cybersecurity professionals. So our cybersecurity teams are so burdened that we cannot track a case very fast. And this is a borderless crime. In few seconds, a video can go viral. So that is there is gap between our cybersecurity professionals and cyber criminals. And in fact, educated people are joining gangs of this cyber criminals because of easy money. Class 10th pass outs are doing cyber frauds. You can read the highlighted area and you will understand the gist of the news. This online extortion has is taking place. A lot of aged citizens are becoming target. They just call through WhatsApp or call through video WhatsApp call, Facebook call, and when you pick up the call, they will just record you, merge the video with some inappropriate video, and then they will start blackmailing the person. And person is already aged, he comes under the pressure, will transfer the money. So you need to be very, very careful. If I tell you that there is some app or there is some software that can protect you 100%, that is wrong. There is no app, there is no software. It's only your awareness which can protect you. And whenever you try to something to sell something on OLX, first call you will get from the scammer. And in most of the cases, people get duped because they start searching for the helpline number in Google search. And there is black SU. It means the websites or number or the web pages created by cyber criminals appear on the top of the original page, and the first link will you will click will be of the fraudster. So never ever search a helpline number through Google. Always go to the site of the that particular company, get the helpline number from here, or report through the app. Get number from the app. On the name of KYC. What is KYC? Your Aadhaar number, PAN number, photograph. That is all. But on the name of KYC, lots and lots of people are getting duped. Online friendship. This is just one of the news. There are daily I read around 5 to 10 news about this online friendship. I'm sure that you also must be reading that what is happening on dating apps and online friendship through social media like Facebook or Instagram. You don't know who is sitting behind the terminal when you are talking to someone, whether he is 15 years old or 16 years old, he's a female or a male or 17-year old, who is sitting behind the terminal, you don't know. And even cars are getting hacked. You know, there is in autonomous car there is a lidar system. Lidar system means it creates a 3D environment in front of the autonomous car, so that if it sees some object in front, it changes its path. And now cyber criminals are manipulating that lidar. They create artificial objects in front of the car, autonomous car, and make the car go on the path they want. So everything is hackable, everything is vulnerable. And 78% of convicted prisoners, they confessed that they used to target properties and people taking cue from the Facebook and other social media sites. Because whenever you go for a vacation, you just put your location, put photographs, upload something that I'm here and this is my photograph. I'm enjoying this. I'm watching movie. This is like inviting the burglars that I'm out of my house. My house is empty. You can come. Or if you want to track me, if you want to harm me, you can come to that place. You don't do that. After you come back, you can do whatever you want to do. And sites are not dating sites these days. Be very careful. Even educated people, they are getting defrauded, and most of the frauds are happening because of QR code. You don't know what is behind the QR code. QR code just seems like a matrix of black and white squares, but it can install a mal. It's a very powerful thing. It can install a malware. It can hack your webcam. It can hack your mobile phone. It can deduct the money from your account. Whatever you want, you can do through a QR code. So make it a rule, don't scan unnecessary QR codes, not even what you find in the newspapers. I scan by rule QR codes only on established supermarkets, or whenever I have to transfer money through GPay, UPI app, I tell the person to give me the mobile number, then I transfer the money through that. But I never take the QR code, because these days even vegetable vendors are having QR codes. You pay 5 rupees, 10 rupees through QR code. Don't do that. Again, the KYC details, KYC details. And there are phishing, smishing, phishing. Phishing is there is web phishing, like they are duplicate pages of a website. I will show you. Then smishing is you are getting messages like your electricity will be disconnected because you haven't paid the bill. So you click on this link to pay the bill, or click on this uh, link to talk to our customer care. Wishing is the same thing but through calls, that your ATM card is being blocked or something like that. So phishing, smishing, wishing, three things are there. This is this is example of wishing. You can say, I'm sorry that I have to shift the slides faster than you can read it. This is smishing. I don't have account in SBI even. So we need to be very careful. One wrong click, just one wrong click, and your whole life will be disrupted. I'll tell you. Never ever click on any link like Click here to free trip to Goa. Click here to win an iPod. Click here to win an iPad. Don't do that. And this is a social engineering. Social engineering is like playing with your mind. I will uh, come to that later on. You can read this last section, important, I have written. Because that person didn't get the OTP and the money was deducted from this account, his account. It mainly happens because your phone is already compromised. Cyber criminals are very clever. First, they will compromise your phone and then they will hack your account so that either you don't get the OTP or OTP get redirected to some other number. And again, just a wrong click on a link, a click on a wrong link can make all this possible. People, of course, people are getting caught. And there is concept of IP test. I don't know about the audience, but IP, some of you might be knowing that, and some of might not be. So, an IP address is basically when you get connected to internet, you get an identity. Okay, just like your, you can say that your registration plate. So, whatever comment you make, whatever you do, that IP address goes along with it, and from that IP address, persons are tracked out. And the whole game of cybersecurity and cybercrime revolves around the IP address. Now, if I can, if some, not I will know, I won't say I'm not a cyber criminal. If someone can hack a phone and get 24 lakhs rupees, what is the need of him to now go to some house at the take the risk and enter the house and going to the Almeida and take out the money? And of course, there won't be 24 lakhs, there will be few thousand rupees. That's why it is rising so fast. I have explained this before. You need to be very careful of the Facebook calls, WhatsApp video calls. Don't ever attend that WhatsApp video call from unknown number, because the cyber criminal just needs few seconds, even 2 seconds are sufficient to create a morphed video. And if you think that downloading apps from authorized Google Play Store is perfectly safe, you can read it twice. 67% of the malware on Android phones is coming from Play Stores. This is very strange. I mean, we tell people to download apps from only from the Play Store, but there is no guarantee that the app is safe. You don't know the intent of the app developer even. Maybe he has a loophole to listen to your voice, or he is secretly collecting the data, transferring it to someone. You never know. Or it is malicious. It has bypassed the mechanism of Google Play Store. So lesser the app you have, more protected you are. And by the way, which antivirus you have for your phone? I'm sure that 95% of you are not having any antivirus for your mobile phone. And this is the first line of protection. You need a good purchased antivirus, not a free antivirus, purchased antivirus. You can buy it from the Google Play Store only and make the payment, or you can also buy from the Amazon and make the payment. They will send you the link and you can install it. So that is the first line of defense, that you should have an antivirus for your mobile. If you think that you know I have an iPhone 15, it is safe, forget it. There is everything is going on, and this was very recent. maybe 2 months back. Mercenary spyware. These spyware are not the spyware which are used by the ordinary cyber criminals. These are very high-end spywares. These are only given to some private clients only. And once that spyware comes in the phone, you need to discard the phone. That cannot be removed from the phone. You reset it, format it, nothing. So either it's iPhone or this Android, everything is equally vulnerable. Of course, iPhone has a little better security because it has very strict criteria for uploading the apps. It's very difficult to upload a malicious app on that on the iPhone, but still it is vulnerable. You cannot say that it is 100% safe, and we need to secure all of these things. Very difficult to get the wholesome security. Now, a little bit of my introduction. I'm an author. I'm a content writer. I've written around 189 books on technical subjects, technical topics. I'll just quickly go through this. These are when I got my name in Limca Book of Records. I was also got an award of distinguished author, Federation of Educational Publishing in India. I was first to introduce the concept of cybersecurity in school books. You know, there is till now there is no cybersecurity book for teenagers or school children. So I have specially written a book. I will show you later on. So this was another book of mine, Digital Cop. So these are just some news clip of workshops I have conducted. This is MCM College, very famous college. I conducted around 8 workshops on cybersecurity. This is Saint Beats, Shimla, City University, Ludhiana. This was launched there in City University, Ludhiana. Online safety for the beginners. This is student edition. This is especially for school students. It's in comic format. It's just like you reading for comic, but getting insights of cybersecurity. This is Chandigarh University. I keep getting invitation from different radio stations, TV channels. This was Maitri College, University of Delhi, Pune, Geetam University. This is again from two colleges of Delhi University, Punjab University. This is for the IC Council, for some corporates. I've done that for Army. Again, this is LPU Jalandhar. This is some clips from the radio stations from where I. This book is available, is still available on the internet. This is by the world famous Taylor and Francis. So that was end of my introduction and the world of cybercrime. Now let's cybercrime. I hope all of you know. I don't need to explain it. Okay, but still you can read it. There are many type of hackers, but we are considering of black hats and white hats. Black hats are basically you can say bad people. White hats are good people. They are professionals. Now hacking can be done in two ways. Okay. One is through tools, other is through social engineering. That is very important. What I'm going to tell you. Tools is like you go to cyber cafe, and the cyber cafe wala has a software. Like whenever you will enter something, you type something, maybe your username, password, or your debit card number. It will get recorded. It will get you can. It will be typed on a notebook page, and that will be in his possession. And social engineering is playing with your mind, taking advantage of goodness of people. Maybe your neighbor comes to you and say that my Wi-Fi is not working. You please give me your password for 5 minutes. You say you think that it's okay. Okay, you tell the password, and then he keep using it, or he misused it to mail it to certain hostile countries or some objectionable emails to someone. Now, when the cyber police will come, who will be caught? Not your neighbor, you, because your IP address has gone to that with that email. You gave him the Wi-Fi. He used the social engineering. He played your mind. Let's suppose that uh, your neighbor, okay, neighbors are not always bad, but let's suppose that your neighbor comes to uh, your child or your nephew, your little brother who is 12 or 13 years old, and tells him, okay, look, I have got a new iPhone or a new phone. So you connect it to your Wi-Fi and play the game. You see that your game will run very fast. And your nephew takes the phone, connects to the Wi-Fi, plays the game, returns the phone. But what happened in between was that your Wi-Fi password will be it has been saved into that phone. Now that person can use your Wi-Fi anytime. He used social engineering to get your Wi-Fi password. So social engineering is basically the most scariest thing. Is the base of all cybercrime. Cyberbullying, stalking, identity theft is. Uh, you can read it. It's basically taking someone's identity to for financial gains, and it is directly linked to phishing. There are almost there is phishing pages of all the important websites. The only thing is the URL will be different. There can be only one facebook.com. If pages duplicate, everything will be same except the URL. It will be facebook1.com, facebook.com. This is a phishing page or case. Interesting thing. This customer ID, how do you log in into HDFC Bank in net banking? You enter the customer ID, it will ask for the password, you enter the password and you get login. And this customer ID is also painted on the paper statement which you get in your mail, postal mail. And let's suppose you just tear it off and throw it in the dustbin. And somebody picks that from the dustbin. Customer ID is printed there. He will go to the net banking, he will enter the customer ID. He will click on the continue. It will ask for the password. The person doesn't know the password. But if he will enter the password, wrong password, 2 or 3 times, your account will be blocked. So, hacking is not only getting access to something, it is like hammering a lock so much that even the original owner cannot open it. Now, you will be running around or entering your credit card, debit card number, mother's name to get it unlocked. But harm has been done. And from where you picked up that? From your dustbin. That is called dumpster diving. There is a special term in hacking for that, dumpster diving. So be careful what you throw into your dustbin. It should be totally destroyed. Shred. You should have a shredder at home to destroy the important document. All offices have shredders to destroy the important document. Don't throw your Aadhaar card, PAN card photocopies like this only. And there is one homograph attack. Homograph attack is like some alphabets are replaced by alphabets from some other language, from the language other than English. Like you can see the first E was replaced by theta, and when you see the site, we don't give much importance to the URL, and you can also get scammed. So here are two extensions, NoFish and IDNCF Chrome extension, which you should have, so that whenever there is a URL which contains such character which is not from English, you will get a notification that this URL is not safe. And there is URL scanner.io, this website. You can enter any URL to check that from where it belongs. Is it blocked? Is it malicious? And there is virustotal.com. This site is very important. You can upload any file to check for its integrity, any URL, any IP address. You can see that there are 70 or more genuine antiviruses are there, and your file, your IP, URL will be checked by that. And if it is malicious, you can see that it will be marked. It will be caught by, if, because it's not that all seven, it's a huge thing. 70, 75 antiviruses are scanning a thing. So if it is malicious, it will be caught by a few of them, definitely. So this virus total you need to remember. This is all game of greed and fear. Whenever is spoofed email, there is threat, there is some suspicious link. But now cyber criminals are so clever, they know that sometime, like I know that it works on greed and fear. But you can see this. Here there is nothing which shows which is tempting you or scaring you. So again, you need to be very careful. Now things are changing because first we were saying that it's a game of greed or fear, but now there is no greed, no fear. Still, you can be scammed. Identify. You need to learn to read the email header. This is your homework because we cannot do it here because of shortage of time. For that time being, just you can just point it. It will show you the original email ID. Yeah, this is very simple. This Domino's Pizza, this and that. Generally, our children get lured by that, these offers, because they don't know the original Facebook page, original website. Okay, do you know which is the original website of Pizza Hut? Maybe I think this is pizzahut.org. No, this is wrong. This is, let's check this. This is correct. Right. So your child, your nephew, your little brother, they should know what they are typing, from where they are getting the things. The main thing is to spread the ransomware. Ransomware will just encrypt your data. It will make it unreadable. It won't, then it will ask for the money. What is the protection here? There is a first is backup and encryption. There is rule of backup. You should have three copies of data on two different media and one offsite. Offsite means it could be on cloud, or the best thing is in your drawer, because when malware comes, it scans all the network things, whatever is connected to your computer, that will be encrypted, that will be affected. But if you have data in your pen drive and pen drive in drawer, or pen, it is offline, that only that data is protected. So make it habit to use this rule. And BitLocker, it's very easy to use the BitLocker, but it will make the data encrypted, already encrypted. What the, I mean, there is no danger of getting your data encrypted because you have already encrypted it. It is no use of the hacker. It's very simple. Like if I go to my computer, simple. This is Windows 11. So turn on BitLocker. Now you need to enter the password, re-enter the password, and the process of encrypting the data will start. It will encrypt your drive. It will encrypt your, if you want to encrypt your pen drive, it will encrypt your pen drive. Now, whenever you will insert the pen drive, it will ask for the password. When you will enter the password, then your data will be decrypted. It means it will become readable. So your data is safe. So make it rule to encrypt your important data and take the backup. Now I'm stopping it because it takes a lot of time to encrypt the data. You can understand it, nothing to explain. You can read this. Your webcam can be easily hacked. There is a story I need to tell is because I'm also digital evidence specialist. I've done DES course from the Pune University. There was one lady staying in Mumbai. You know, in Mumbai, that rent cost is too high. So it was just a single room where she was staying, and she was a journalist in newspaper. This is a real story. And she was one day she decided to have an opinion on distance relationship, and she sought the opinion of her followers. He put it on her Instagram that I want your opinion. Please email your opinion on this email ID. Okay, they emailed. There, there was email attachment and images, and he created that report. And okay, done. Work was done. Exactly after 1 year, accidentally, one of her friends found that her live video was being transmitted on an objectionable website continuously. Because how this happened? Because when she opened her emails, there was some infected attachment, and she was staying in a single room. All activities were done there, and her live video through her webcam was being live streamed to the objectionable websites. And you can see the mindset of that lady, that girl. And that's a real case. So be careful about your webcams. There are covers. Your lid should not be opened always. Web jacking, okay. Lots of people, okay, I will skip this. Lots of people uh, are worried about website development, security of the website. They think that it depends on how it is developed. Okay? They test it for SQL injection, CSRF, and other things. But they don't care about how it is hosted. Okay, let's play a game now. Not game, but I will demonstrate something. Okay, okay, just a second. Now I'll show you something that uh, DNS info. Now we'll check how a website is hosted. There are servers, there are computers. The safest thing is no other website is hosted where your website is already there. I will check my own website, arunsoni.in. Oh, there are 35 domains hosted on the server. Okay, 35. Okay, okay, this is not very safe. Now I will check the website of what is the our Delhi University website. Delhi University. Okay, I hope it will get it. Delhi University. We just need to enter the domain name. Hurry up, hurry up. du.ac.in. I will copy. Now I will paste it here. Oh, wonderful. Only one website is hosted on the web server. Web server. Let's check the website of Bharti College. No, there are 42 domains hosted on the server. This is again not very safe. So it should be like du.ac.in. Only a dedicated place should be there for a website. Of course, it is little expensive to have a dedicated plan, but it is always safe. If you have an e-commerce website, if you have something very important where critical data is going on, don't compromise on the plan. I have seen the websites where four, uh, 3,000 websites are hosted on the same web server. It is just like 4,000 people sleeping in a waiting room, and one thief will enter. Then he will not steal only one person's things, but he will steal things of all the people staying there. Or let us go, or you can say that in crude sense, if there is some firing, not only one person will be killed, all will be killed. So if one site will be hacked out of these 42, all sites will be hacked. There's probability of all sites will be hacked. So make sure that how your website is hosted along with the other things. So back to our PPT, which you can read out. Actually, there is power outage in our area, so I'll be finishing my session earlier than 1 hour 30 minutes. So, how to know your IP address? Just type in Google what is my IP address. It will show you your IP address like this. Or there is site like what is my ipaddress.com. I just typed it. It show your IP address is this. I'm from Chandigarh. I'm from India. And if you get hold of someone's IP address, you will go to IP lookup. You will enter the IP address. It will give the detail of that person. It's not going to give the house number. House number with the is with the ISP with the Airtel. They know that at what second which house was allotted this ISP, and that's how cyber criminals are tracked out. Now this is again interesting thing. This is the most common. I have students worldwide, and this is the most common vulnerability I have found, even at very sensitive places. Okay, that is the default username and password. Whenever you install an appliance, maybe the IoT device, smart light, smart camera, there is a login panel where you enter username and password. And those login credentials are set by the manufacturer, and you are supposed to change it, or the person who is going to install it is supposed to change it. He's not supposed to give the manufacturer's set login and username for your router. Okay, modem or router, whatever you call it, it's a combination of modem and router, so we will term it as router. For your router, Wi-Fi router, which is installed, okay, there is again a set of login. There is a panel where you enter login name and a password. I will show you practically. First I will find IP address of my IP config default gateway. This 192.168.1.1. This is the IP address of my router. Okay. Now I want to open the login panel of it. How will I do it? I will just enter 192.168.1.1. Enter. It will give me the login page of this. Most of the people don't know that there is a login page of for your router. And if somebody is able to log into your router, nothing more disastrous can be happen for you. Can do anything with any of your device. He is in control of all the devices connected to the internet. He is a control of he is having the control of the internet. And this particular ISP installed router in my house, and most common combination is admin admin. I will try it. Admin. Okay, login. No, It is safe. Now I will say admin and password is password. Login. My router is open. All the services are open. Now it means I am the most vulnerable guy in the world now, because my router can simply be the person who installed the router, the ISP who sent the engineer to my house to install the router, that did not change the default login details. And if this I can open it, anyone from anywhere in the world can open. That's a long story, we are not going into the detail, but you can imagine that anyone from anywhere in the world can open my router now. You can have control of my router. It should have been changed immediately after the installation. So this is your homework, to check your login credentials, your router's security, and you should learn how to change your Wi-Fi password, because your Wi-Fi password is also there. Security, it is pre-shared key. This can be changed. Okay, because many times you think your Wi-Fi is hacked and you need to change your Wi-Fi password. All of you know how to. You should know how to change your Wi-Fi password. This is the basic thing, basic security. All your IoT devices, they have this login credentials. Those need to be changed. Okay, this we have covered. There is some, there are good apps, network scanner, Ping app, because sometimes you feel that your Wi-Fi, people are using your Wi-Fi without your permission. By installing this app, just open the app, connect to your Wi-Fi, you can see how many devices are connected. If you have 3 devices and 10 devices are connected, it means your Wi-Fi has been compromised. Ping network scanner, there are many apps, but I use this. Ping app is definitely better. This is, I think you know about this. You can read it. They are small software. You think that you are entering the username password, but it is being recorded. And it can not only record your keystrokes, it can record your chat messages, screenshots, your webcam, your mic, everything is compromised. So just a wrong click and disaster will happen. And they are hardware keyloggers. No antivirus can detect it. How an antivirus can detect a hardware? So avoid going to cyber cafes. Don't use public computers, any computers other than yours. You never know what is installed there. These are common things. Um, you know, already know this. There are different password capturing methods. Okay, uh, I'm not going to explain how the password guessing is having a big password. Password like your mobile number, your mother's name, your father's name. I love you. You love me. Phishing attacks. I am told. Password recording software. I explained. These are two again. You can find it. You can search about these. Use a passphrase instead of password. Okay? There are spaces in the passphrase. If 2FA is not implemented on your account, maybe the Gmail account or your Instagram account, Facebook account, WhatsApp, consider it hacked. It has already been compromised. You might not be knowing it. Immediately implement 2FA. 2FA means two-step verification. Along with the username and password, you will get a verification code on your mobile phone, and you have to enter that code also, and only that account open. So, in case of if somebody is having keylogger and is able to record your username or password, he won't be able to log into your account, because whenever you will try to log in your account, you will get a verification code, and verification code is not with him, so that account cannot be opened. Just an example. This is an important thing. Simple thing is like, I will show you my Gmail account. Oh, you can see the inbox. There's nothing in inbox. I'm an old man. You won't find anything in there. There are only debit card, credit card statements. There is a link details. You can see the details. When you click on it, you will see the 10 last login details. You can see that last 10 times from where it has been accessed, at what time it has been accessed. If it is hacked, then you can see that, okay, at this time I did not open my Gmail. Then how come that it is showing that it was accessed at this time? And IP address is also there. So you have done the work of a cyber cell. You will just take this to tell this to the cyber cell, or give the screenshot to the cyber cell. Just leave it to the cyber cell. Of course, if the person is not using the VPN. Preserve the evidence. This is called the digital evidence. Digital evidence, the term is heavy, but a simple screenshot, somebody has sent you a WhatsApp message which is objectionable, just take the screenshot, because reporting your case, you are required to give the digital evidence along with it. You need to attach that screenshot, otherwise you cannot report your case. So, if if the time permit, I will tell you more story about the digital evidence. Let's see. There is an extension Nimbus, okay, Nimbus Pro Chrome. Try to use it. It is a screen recorder basically. It will, if you see some mock photograph of yours on a website, it is very difficult to take the screenshots of a website. It will capture the whole website page. Maybe it's a 20 screen length. It will record it in the form of video and will save it in the required format. So this is a very helpful extension, Nimbus. This is used by professional, in fact, digital evidence specialists. Don't check your browser. This I have told. This I will skip. ATM frauds. You know how these things happen. There are skimmers. This is the ATM skimmer. This is the capturing device. Capturing device is put on the top of the skimmer, top of the real card slot. Whenever someone will enter the card, the details on the magnetic card that will be captured. Now details are captured. The person also needs a PIN. Cyber criminals needs a pin. They are duplicate pin pad overlays. These are fixed over the original pin pad. Whenever you will enter the pin, that pin will be entered, but it will also be recorded. Second thing, okay, this is a complete setup you can see. Second thing, this is a normal ATM, but the hidden camera is there. So whenever there is something suspicious around the ATM, don't use it. Now, what is the protection? Because that data that has been captured through a skimmer can be sent wireless to anywhere. Blank cards are available on the internet. Cloning machine is available on the internet. Immediately clone of the card is made and the card is used. And you are sitting at your house and you get the message like 50,000 have been deducted from your account. That's how these things happen. So be careful when you go into any ATM. Slide the slots little bit because these are temporarily fixed. It will come out. Remove the CVV from the back. Just remember it. So if you drop the card somewhere, the person cannot use it. Otherwise, it can be used for online shopping. It's not that you always get the OTP because whenever you shop the foreign country, like if I purchase Grammarly, if I want to get a subscription of Canva, it won't send me the OTP. It depends on the country to country that you get the OTP or not. Okay, this is nothing special. This is basically about the QR codes, which I already told you. This you can take it. How to learn more about cybersecurity? My suggestion is read more about cybercrime. Read news about cybercrime. Analyze the news. How this happened. Experts have given their views also. Okay, how this happened. It will create a mindset. Okay, spy cams. You know, these days getting a spy cam is as easy as buying vegetables from a vendor from the street. And these are very difficult to detect. As a lady, if I been a lady, the one thing the I'm scared most will be spy cams. And there's so many news are news clips are coming these days that spy cams are found here and there and in changing room and all. What is the protection? No trick, first of all. Touch the, somebody says, touch the glass. If you cannot see, if you cannot uh, match the fingers or something like that, don't do anything. Go to Amazon. There are devices. Whenever you travel, you check into a room, or you go to a changing room, you go to a washing room, it can scan the whole room within seconds. Just cost 2000 rupees. Many of these are available. How to use it? Videos there. Very easy to use. Always keep it in your pocket so you are safe. No other trick. Get a dedicated hidden spy camera detector finder. Okay, this is, I am just going to skip it. This is not, cyber laws are very strict. Don't think you will escape it. Minimum imprisonment of 3 years and a fine up to 3 or 5 lakhs is there. Any violation, maybe a obscene message to someone, can put you behind bars. These days, deepfakes are easily created with AI, and this is again under cybercrime, act of cybercrime. Don't say that I didn't know. I just gave the password of my Wi-Fi. I was not aware that he was not knowing is no excuse. There is help center uh, of every social media website. You can report the matter. Like this is for Instagram. Same for the Facebook. Help and support. There is a section of help and support in every social media site. How to report a cybercrime? I think you must be knowing helpline number 1930. It should be in your tips and cybercrime.gov.in. And that's it. That was the last slide. So if you question how many of you use Wi-Fi at home, not all of you. How many of you know how to change your Wi-Fi password? This is for your introspection. That's it. And uh, just to tell you, uh, my Instagram account, it has 700 stories on cybercrime. There are highlights, news 1, news 2, news 8, news 7. I keep on adding daily 4 and 5 stories, and now there are 700 stories of cybercrime. You can read it just to get more insights into world of cybercrime and cybersecurity. And you can ask any issue, you can always email me, WhatsApp me. So now I will stop sharing, and if there is any question, I will take it.
Thank you, Arun, for delivering such a comprehensive and engaging session. Cybersecurity can feel like an overwhelming topic, but you have broken it down in a way that is both understandable and actionable. Now, we would love to hear from you, our audience. If you have any questions for Arun about cybersecurity, now is the time. Just drop your question in the chat and we will aim to cover as many as we can.
How
So,
can I?
here is a
Okay.
question.
If you want to begin your cybersecurity journey, don't be in a hurry. Okay? Always think you have lot of time. Start learning from how a computer works, how a network works, how an operating system works. Understand the basic things first, and then you can go further. There are courses, very good courses by like by EC Council. I have done CEH. There are other courses also which you can do, but don't go for any unauthorized course. The course you should choose valid should be validated worldwide. There are organizations like EC Council is there. Many more are there which are worldwide validated, and they can, if you do their course, you can work anywhere in the world as white hat hacker, or you can say the professional. So start from the fundamentals. This is my advice. How a computer works, how an operating system works, how a network works, how internet works, these kind of things. Increase your knowledge into this. Then do a course, right? And that is your journey will start. Right. Any more question? Actually, you are on mute.
Yes, sir. Sir, there is another question. What do you see as the biggest cybersecurity challenge in the next
Deepfakes,
5 to 10 years?
AI, artificial intelligence, deepfakes, morphing. This is going to the biggest challenge. How is AI being used in the both cyber? It is being used in the both cybersecurity and cybercrime. So you know, uh, the most prominent example is deepfakes. Beside other things, like now AI can be used to uh, match a password. Actually, what happens is that like Gmail is having a database of passwords, and with AI, the whole database can be scanned in fraction of second, and that password can be broken in fraction of seconds. And cybersecurity, of course, we are using it again in networking thing and like other thing. Wherever human things used to take days, now we are able to do the things in minutes. Emerging technologies, IoT, uh, AI, AIoT, artificial intelligence in IoT, we say, and the blockchain. These are the emerging technologies other than AI most likely to impact cybersecurity in the future. Because uh, this blockchain technology makes things tamper proof. Once a record is made on blockchain, it cannot be erased, it cannot be tampered. Quantum computing, that is going to be a cybersecurity challenge also, and a friend of cybersecurity also. Yes. Next question. System means mobile phone or your PC. First of all, your system, it could be a mobile phone or a PC, it will start running slow. It will give you random pop ups, random ads. It will uh, start opening windows automatically in your browser. If it is your mobile phone, it will get heated, battery will get heated. So these kind of things are the indicators that your system has been compromised. We say IOC, indicator of compromise. First common cybersecurity mistake is not implementing 2FA. That is the most common cybersecurity mistake. All of you know, all of us know that 2FA is mandatory, but we don't implement in our workload. Second, we don't change our default credentials whenever we buy a device, IoT device. These are the two major common cybersecurity mistakes. There are different apps which you can install in the mobile phone of your family members, okay, like which are aged or who are less tech savvy, and you can control their mobile from your phone. You can see where they are. You can set a boundary. Like if I am staying in phase 4, I can set phase 4 as a boundary. Whenever they will go outside of phase 4, you will get a notification. So find those kind of apps. Those are family apps. I'm not trying. There was some. There are many such apps which I'm not able to remember the names right now. But there are apps which will help your family members to track them where they are. First of all, it should be HTTPS. First of all, if it is HTTP, don't enter any payment detail. It means it is not secure. And second, you should see, like many times what happens, we start shopping from a new website, okay, and you should see when it was developed. This is called their website whois.com, or I showed you one url scan.io. When you will go that website, enter the website name, you can see that when it was developed. And you can also see where it is hosted, whether it is in India or is it in some foreign country. And then you make the payment. First, be sure about the authenticity and legitimacy of the website and then enter the payment details. So I think that's it.
Yes, sir. As we conclude, I want to extend our deepest gratitude to Arun Soni for sharing his expertise with us today. Your insights have truly highlighted the importance of cybersecurity in our everyday lives, and we are thankful for the knowledge you have shared. And to everyone who joined us, thank you for being here. Cybersecurity isn't just a tech issue, it's an essential life skill in today's digital age. I hope you leave today's session feeling more empowered to protect yourself and your data online. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and keep exploring the world of cybersecurity. Until next time, take care and have a great day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Be alert, be cyber safe. Thank you so much. Bye.